how to overcome loneliness and be happy alone.
Feeling lonely in a room full of people. Having hundreds of followers online, but no real friends. Does this sound familiar? In today's hyper-connected world, many of us paradoxically feel more isolated than ever. Loneliness takes a real toll on our mental and physical health. But the good news is, it doesn't have to be this way. With some self-reflection and proactive steps, you can overcome loneliness and learn to be happy alone.
Why we feel lonely.
Before diving into solutions, it helps to understand what causes loneliness in the first place. Here are some common culprits. Superficial relationships. Having casual acquaintances or fair-weather friends is not the same as having close, caring confidants. If your relationships lack depth and vulnerability, you may still feel lonely. As the saying goes, you can be lonely in a crowded room. Social media overused. Ironically, excessive use of social media often exacerbates loneliness. Mindlessly scrolling feeds gives the illusion of connection. But it cannot replace real-life, human interaction. Not making time for loved ones. When we get caught up in work and other obligations, we neglect to spend quality time with family and friends. Failing to nurture these relationships leaves us feeling disconnected. Changes in life circumstances. Life changes like moving to a new city, switching jobs, or going through a breakup can dislodge us from our usual social circles. This disruption can leave us feeling lonely and out of sync. Avoidance of social situations. Some people avoid social situations out of shyness, anxiety, or low self-esteem. But avoiding interactions only breeds more loneliness. Loss of loved ones. Losing a close friend or family member to death or estrangement creates a deep sense of loneliness. Grieving this loss takes time.
How to be happy alone.
The first step to overcoming loneliness is learning how to be happy while alone. This involves getting comfortable in your own skin. Try adopting some of these solo happiness habits. Discover your interests. Figure out activities that bring you joy, flow, and meaning. Explore different hobbies until you find one that clicks. Having interests gives you a sense of purpose on your own. Develop a self-care routine. Make time each day to nourish your body, mind, and soul. Cook healthy meals, exercise, reflect in a journal, or do yoga. Taking care of yourself boosts your self-esteem. Get comfortable with quiet. Learn to embrace solitude, not fear it. Go on solo nature walks. Spend time journaling or reading. Enjoy your own company instead of constantly distracting yourself. Treat yourself. Plan regular outings or vacations for yourself. Go to a museum, take a weekend trip, enroll in a class. Investing in your growth and fulfillment prevents feelings of stagnation. Limit social media use. Aimlessly browsing feeds often increases isolation. Set limits on your social media use each day. Disconnect and be present. The more you enjoy your own space, the less you rely on others for happiness. Inner contentment provides a solid foundation for connection.
Making meaningful connections.
Once you are feeling stable on your own, you can work on building a strong social network. Here's how to foster meaningful connections. Open up to existing contacts. Deepen casual friendships by sharing more about your life, interests, and struggles. Vulnerability and listening help transform acquaintances into real friends. Meet people through shared interests. Join clubs, take classes, and attend meetups related to your hobbies. Having common interests gives you an instant connection. Make an effort to keep in touch. Set reminders to call old friends or family regularly. Checking in shows you value your relationships, even from afar. Schedule quality time with loved ones. Routinely set aside dedicated time to be fully present with family and close friends without distractions. Quality interactions reinforce bonds. Try new social situations. Push yourself to try new social settings, even if you feel awkward at first. The more you put yourself out there, the easier it gets. Help others. Volunteer in your community. Supporting causes and helping others provides a sense of purpose and connection. Seek out social support if needed. If anxiety hinders your social life, consider joining a support group. Connecting with others facing similar challenges helps build community.
Overcoming isolation after a loss.
Losing a loved one can have devastating effects on our sense of connection. Here are some healthy ways to manage the isolation. Let yourself grieve. Do not bottle up sadness and despair. Cry. Call friends to talk. Join a bereavement support group. Releasing emotions helps you process the loss. Recall happy memories. Reflect on fun times with the loved one you lost. keeping their memory alive provides some comfort. Look at old photos and videos. Embrace new routines. With loss often comes changes in routine. Lean into developing new habits and pastimes rather than resisting change. New routines help life feel anchored again. Commemorate meaningfully. Do activities to honor the loved one, like visiting their favorite places, cooking their dishes, or dedicating a bench in their name. These rituals pay tribute to their legacy. Help others coping with loss. Use your experiences to support others grieving similar losses. Listening to and uplifting one another fosters connection in hard times. While the pain of losing someone special never fully fades, taking steps to process the grief and reconnect with others brings gradual healing. With time, moments of light and love penetrate the darkness once again.
Tips for combating loneliness.
Here are some simple, everyday strategies for fending off loneliness when it strikes. Go outside, take a walk, sit in nature, or spend time with animals. Sunlight and fresh air boost your mood. Call or text someone you have lost touch with. Reaching out rekindles old friendships. Ask loved ones thoughtful questions and actively listen. Deep conversations satisfy our need for meaning. Reminisce about fun memories. Photos and reminiscing add nostalgic warmth. Declutter your space. Order and organization breed a sense of intentionality and peace. Do an activity you enjoy like baking, music, or reading. Hobbies cultivate joy and fulfillment. Exercise not just for your body, but your mind. Releases endorphins and improves self-esteem. Practice gratitude and mindfulness. Appreciating the present moment combats negative thinking. Consider adopting a pet. Caring for an animal provides companionship and purpose. Seek professional counseling if loneliness persists. Therapists help address underlying issues. Loneliness is a painful but common human experience, especially in the modern age. However, it is possible to overcome loneliness and lead a socially fulfilled life. Focus on nourishing your relationship with yourself first. From this foundation, build meaningful connections with others. Intentionally, make time for loved ones and engage with communities. If loneliness lingers despite your best efforts, seek professional support. With consistent care and courage, you can find contentment in both solitude and companionship.